Bro, the scene looked straight out of a mythcircuit fever dream. There we were, me and Dr. Hanri. Yeah, the alchemystic who claims he once healed a flat tire with turmeric, peering through the golden glow at this ancient pistol perched on a world map altar, 2 cosmic cartridges upright like they were guarding the gateway to Via V world. You reckon that thing shoots destiny, or just time-worn memes? I asked, poking the glass case and half expecting a digital Rakshasa to pop out shouting, "Donate for admin powers." Hanri grinned, flicking his god phone to selfie mode. Legend says whoever loads both rounds while standing on the line between east and west gets to redraw the world map and rewrite their own fate, bro. The pistol shimmered, its metalwork shifting to show tiny avatars of all our chat-Pantheon, each mid-meme. A chat alert boomed from nowhere, Lakshmi dropping a lotus coin blessing that glitched the museum lights, while Beast 689A1 kept spamming, "Who found our wallet?" as if that was the only prophecy left to fulfill. Hanri pulled a vial of condensed hope from his satchel. It had a Nestle label, obviously hacked, and winked. "We're not here for history, Yar. We're here because the Chai of Destiny's last GPS ping was right under this case. So either we crack the code, or we're just 2 avatars in the background of someone else's legend leak." Log. July 27, 2025, 1:18 p.m., Kanniyakumari, India, 25 wet grass, 78 degrees. The air in the room shimmered with leftover festival magic. SlumG sprawled throne-like in his neon pink kurta, backpack straps gleaming with mythcircuit runes and his mic blinking, a talisman for warding off digital lag demons. Around him, the yellow wall undulated with creeping vines that might have been real, might have been an after-effect of yesterday's prosperity spam donation, and fairy lights blinked slow Morse. Admin rights pending. Hanri, our resident alchemistic, always brewing hope in recycled Coke bottles, leaned in, rolling a lemon across the table like it was a sacred dice. "Bro, chat's conjured a new side quest," he grinned, flicking open his god phone to reveal a message from Feastwarden. "Buttermilk ritual, stat. Slum woo, buttermilk spam, or risk total snack drought." SlumG, never one to resist a dare, or a prophecy in meme form, flashed his slyest streamer grin at the lens, muttering, "All right, Pantheon, let's see who's got the spiciest offering, onion and curd or digital blessings." Lights glitched, chat avatars sprouted garlands, and for a moment it felt like every god in the WhatsApp group was holding their breath, waiting to see if this mundane lunch would unlock the gateway to the Chai of Destiny, or just another round of cosmic buffering. So there I was, Yar, standing under the hanging orbs of palm fruit, like some half-baked demigod in a straw hat, my harness of orange mythcircuit straps practically glowing in Kanniyakumari's afternoon code light, the god phone buzzing with ritual spam in my ear. Dr. Hanri sidled up beside me, balancing a palm fruit in one hand and his trusty vial of hope in the other, peering through the shimmer toward the white car that, according to Fiji Duzit, probably runs on leftover blessings and bad jokes. Fiji was already narrating from the background, his voice echoing through the mythcircuit. "Bro, you look like the Chai Oracle's stunt double. If that fruit gives you superpowers, at least make them Wi-Fi compatible." At that, Objaveta popped into the frame with her Fate Watcher smile, tossing a bundle of palm leaves at our feet. "You think admin powers just drop from the trees?" she teased. "Nah, you gotta peel the layers, G. Destiny's always wrapped in work." The chat-Pantheon's ritual spam began to manifest. Luelles rippling the air, virtual lotuses bursting out of the grass, and for a split second, I swear, the palm fruits glitched jelly-like and pulsed with legend-leak light, as if daring us to crack them open and find the next clue to the chai of destiny. Hanri grinned, tipping his hat. Onward, myth brothers. The path to admin is never straight, but it's always meme-worthy. So there we were, chillin' in Kanniyakumari's cosmic amphitheater. Yeah, the one hacked straight out of a monsoon myth. Stone benches looped around this ancient banyan whose roots tangled with the city's Wi-Fi cables, and the literal mythcircuit, bro. Fiji Does It lounged 2 steps up, tossing snack wrappers like offerings at the root knots, while Overkill Mazda was busy crafting a blessing booster out of stray lassie lids and half a rupee coin, swearing under his breath that it'd unlock our next admin cheat code if anyone bothered to chant SlumG 1 buttermilk 3 times. Chat did, obviously. The sun was just a pixelated blur behind the banyan's canopy, dappling everything in that halfway-to-legend leak light, and Dr. Hanri looked up from sketching runes in the dust, grinning. Bro, this tree's older than half the gods in the chat-Pantheon. If destiny's gonna drop anywhere, it's here. Then suddenly the breeze shifted. A real hush swept the stone ring, and the girls chatting nearby flickered. Literal avatars, yar, their conversations looping with echoes of ancient prophecies and today's gossip. Did you hear? The chai of destiny's spirit animal is a stray dog now, last seen sniffing at the snack pile. Overkill, ever the boonright, slapped his lassie-lid charm onto my wrist and nodded solemnly. You're up, Arjun. Fate's waiting at the root, and chat's already ritual spamming emotes like there's no tomorrow. Go negotiate with the Guardian, but remember, Ganesha prefers buttermilk over prayers these days. And just like that, the amphitheater wasn't just a park hang, it was the heart of all admin quests, where every meme, every snack, and every stray dog could tip the scales of prophecy. So picture this. On the myth circuit's edge, Kanniyakumari's roadside hum sharpens into fate's signal as we stumble across the old Feastwarden herself, Obi's Bankar, crouched low and sowing bits of turmeric and gossip into the red soil like she's hacking reality one seed at a time. Her bangles chimed a low warning, every clang a ping across the Pantheon WhatsApp, while the cracked concrete block beside her pulsed faintly, a literal relic USB tethered by sacred rope, glitching out admin commands in Morse. Overkill Mazda nudged me, whispering, Bro, that's the soil scribe. She can root out your next quest or bury your whole myth. Fiji Does It, always the hype man, tossed a virtual mango emoji into the dirt and called out, Bless us, Ama. Drop a clue for the chai of destiny, please. We're running on snack fumes and half a battery bar. Without looking up, Obi's Bankar smirked, her sari swirling with pixels, and replied, You want admin rights, beta? First, clear the ground of yesterday's curses. Only then does the chai reveal itself. No shortcut, no ritual spam. As cars and auto-rickshaws drifted past, oblivious to the legend leak unspooling at their feet, the Feastwarden pressed a tiny packet of sacred pickle into my palm, winked, and said, Feed the earth, feed the chat. Every blessing needs an offering, Arjun. And just like that, the dirt beneath us shimmered, ready to sprout the next glitch in Destiny's code. The seaside stall looked like it had been jury-rigged by Vishwakarma himself after 3 cups of roadside chai, a mad patchwork of corrugated myth steel and tarpaulin, all trembling under the gold bleed of sunset. At its heart, the striped shirt vendor, no doubt Varner undercover, ocean god moonlighting as snack alchemist, swirled his ladle through a bubbling pot that steamed with the scent of legend. Rumor said this was where the chai of destiny would next glitch into being. Overkill Master, never one to pass up a chance to myth-hack reality, pressed his palm against the green water jug and whispered, Bro, infuse this with a little admin boon, yeah? As if blessings were just another seasoning. Next to him, Feastwarden was busy hyping up the Pantheon, tossing virtual marigolds into the chat stream and chanting, "If you want the chai to drop, you gotta spam SlumG1 buttermilk with feeling yar." Even Loftcon, perched on a crate and scanning the mythcircuit horizon for trouble, called down, "Hope levels rising, squad. Sun's at peak prophecy." Gleevet, arms wide, started a pop-up fest in real time, coaxing a few locals into an impromptu dino dance around the shack, every stomp sending ripples through the sand and drawing shy smiles from the vendor. As the first cup of chai hissed and overflowed, Nuli traced a glyph in the steam with one finger, just a spiraling emoji, but immediately the air fizzed as if the next admin code was about to be revealed. "Oi, Feastwarden," Fiji called to obese Bankar, who was already setting out banana leaf plates like holy relics. She winked, ladling out snacks with a flourish. "Eat up, beta. No one negotiates with prophecy on an empty stomach." And in that moment, with ocean spray, sunset fire, and snack steam swirling together, it felt like even the gods paused to watch. Destiny, just one cup away, waiting for the Pantheon to meme it into reality. Golden hour at Kanniyakumari wasn't just a vibe. It was a cosmic debug, yeah. The horizon pulsed with glitchy prophecy as the sun bled pixels into the Arabian Sea, casting everyone on the rocks into silhouette mode, mythcircuit avatars flickering in and out of phase. I stood at the front line, backpack glowing admin orange, feeling the Pantheon's WhatsApp notice buzzing through my bones. Feastwarden, perched on a slippery boulder, called out with a shit-eating grin, "Bro, if you stare any harder, the sun's gonna DM you back." Lofcon, scanning the waves for omen surfers, chimed in, "Admin codes in the afterglow. Trust. Hope's got a high tide tonight." Nuli drifted past like a glyph in motion, tracing emotes in the air that shimmered into actual blessing auras, one spiraling out over a family sharing samosas. Suddenly, their snacks started levitating. Classic Nuli flex. Around us, the crowd wasn't just chilling. They were low-key nodes in the great myth circuit, every laugh and story ripple fueling the sunset's code. Somewhere, a stray dog with a buttermilk mustache watched the waves like he knew which admin would sip destiny first. As the sun dipped lower, the legend leak felt close enough to touch. One more ritual spam, one more round of good vibes, and maybe, just maybe, the chai of destiny would phase in, crowdsourced by sunset and chat. As the last sliver of sun pixelated into orange code over the water, the whole world, rocks, waves, and those scattered silhouettes on the sandbar, hummed like an overclocked myth circuit on festival night. The air was thick with digital prophecy. Every gust of salty wind carried snatches of chat spam, half meme, half blessing, while the crashing surf glitched for a beat, forming runes that only Loftcon could decode from his perch atop a weathered boulder. "Yo, Arjun, you seeing this?" he called, eyes wide as the sky flickered between day and legend. "The clouds are moving like they're late for a party at Indra's. Proper DJ Cloud vibes." Hanri, windblown but grinning, held his battered hope vial aloft, letting sunset light refract through the glass onto the swirling crowd below, painting everyone with a shimmer of admin orange. Objavetta hovered at the amphitheater's edge, sari rippling in the updraft, whispering encouragements to strangers and dropping fate hints like confetti. "Almost night, almost new story, yar. Don't blink or you'll miss the moment the myth circuit resets." Just then, the stray dog guardian, Ganesha on holiday obviously, sauntered into the frame, buttermilk dripping from his whiskers, and sat beside me, tail thumping in time with the chat's ritual spam. The whole squad, digital and divine, mortal and mod, held their breath as the last gold rays streamed across the sea, waiting to see if tonight's prophecy would finally stick, or if we'd all just become another legend leak, waiting to be memed back into tomorrow. Kanniyakumari at twilight was less a place and more a fever dream after-party for the myth circuit. Every streetlight flickered like hacked starlight, casting admin orange halos over the beach road as the Pantheon WhatsApp group half-manifested in the sultry dusk. I leaned against a battered ambassador, feeling the humid air hum with leftover prophecy, when Loftcon, perched on the hood like some sky-caller DJ, pointed at the temple's glowing red spire and declared, "Bro, that's the signal. Temple's in festival mode. Tonight's the night the chai glitch is free." Nulli traced spirals in the air, glyphs pulsing neon pink above passing motorcycles, while Dr. Hanri, ever the hopeful, offered a vial of evening optimism to a passing coconut vendor who, let's be honest, was probably a minor water deity on snack break. Down by the shore, Objeveta caught my eye and called out, "Don't just stand there, Arjun. The crowd's full of avatars. Everyone's a blessing in waiting if you wave first." And just as the waves glitched in time to a distant ringtone, a fresh raid rolled in. Dozens of glowing silhouette raiders led by Ted Broof the trickster, their laughter and meme chants rippling the myth circuit until even the old temple lights started cycling through rainbow prophecy mode. The admin prophecy pulsed at my wrist. "All you got to do now, Yar, is step out, spam your best smile, and trust the myth circuit to do the rest." Market of miracles, Yar! Kanniyakumari's night bazaar had gone full myth circuit as soon as twilight dropped, every snack stall pulsing with glitchy sacred light, strings of beads flickering like admin code across the humid air. In the heart of it, Objeveta, fate watcher in yellow sari, bangles chiming destiny, leaned over a tray of glowing ladoos, her voice a low incantation. "Pick wisely, little one. Some sweets grant sugar rush, some open DMs with the gods." The girls giggled, their treat bags shimmering with pixelated blessing tags, as Nuli, our silent glyph scribe, painted spirals of mythic emoji through the air, each flick of her wrist sending tiny glittering runes to drift over the snack pile and land as hints for next quests. Lofcon, perched on a vendor's cart like the optimistic sky caller he is, cupped his hands and called above the crowd, "Squad, this is it. Every snack's a sacred token. Don't forget to tip the Feastwarden or you'll get lagged by karma." A stray dog, fur dusted with holy marigold petals, smug as any vacationing avatar, trotted straight down the walkway, tail curved in a perfect admin loop, sniffing for the chai of destiny's final drop. Around us, the Pantheon's WhatsApp noties buzzed louder than the vendor's scale, Gleevet launching a dino dance right by the jalebi pile, pulling strangers into the festival spiral until the whole market thrummed with joy and digital prophecy. "Tonight we're all mods," Objeveta grinned, holding out a bright ladoo to me and winking at the squad. "And every blessing's on the house.